Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today join us back with the Mondeo. So this is a part 2 video on what we've done and what we've got yet to complete. So I'll take you on it now. Before we get into my walk around and the progress, I wanted to firstly show you the respray that has been completed on the car. As you can see on the video, Aaron has applied 2K prime on the paintwork after paint prep to remove any marks from the dent and scratch repairs. This ensures any imperfections and dents are removed prior to the respray. Moving on, 3 layers of base coat are then applied to the car. Three coats of base coat is then followed by 2 clear coats. This leads us on to the final stage, which is baking the paint to harden it. And that wraps up the external respray completed to the car. Let me know what you think to it in the comments. And with that, let's head back to the update video. Firstly, we can see straight away that the car's had a full respray on the outside. The paint's gone really well actually. It still needs a little bit of a polish, but as you can see, it's a lot better than it was. Excuse the dusty roof, but it is all resprayed. It's also had a new rear bumper, which I've fetched, and Aaron's painted, which looks fantastic. Ignore the badges at the minute, we are going to put those back on. Coming on to the front, so we had a new front bumper as well, which has all been resprayed now, looking nice and fresh. Ignore the plates, we're going to get new front plates because that's quite old now. If you can remember, there was a bit of rust at the bottom here which Aaron's repaired for us, and you can't really even tell that there's any rust there now, so it's all been blended in nicely. Additionally, you won't be able to tell that the driver's mirror has been replaced. This was actually held before by a wooden screw, so now Aaron's taken that out and replaced it with a fresh new mirror, as you can see, looking good. So now if we move on to the interior, as you can see the headliner has been completely removed front to back. It comes off in one piece. It's like a fiberglass backing with foam and then fabric. If you can remember at the back, it was starting to sag quite badly. So the whole thing's been removed, as I say. All the handles have been taken out, and I'll insert a clip now of what the fiberglass looks like. So here we have the headliner that we took out of the car. Just before the video I removed the fabric, which as you can see leaves the old backing foam and the glue. From this I used a wire brush to remove the backing foam and glue from the headliner itself. This allowed me to clean down the surface before moving on to the next stage of applying the new headliner. The next stage is to cover over the fiberglass backing with new fabric in order to apply the trim glue in 2 halves. I then peeled back the fabric and applied adhesive glue spray in lines to fully cover the front of the headliner backing. Next I applied the same amount of glue to the fabric. Again, this was in lines but in the opposite direction. On the next clip, as you can see, I've now completed both sides of the gluing process, and I'm just smoothing over the fabric to ensure that it has mated with the backing material. The glue dries in around 10 minutes, so you've got to ensure that it is smooth and that you're satisfied with it before leaving it to dry. I didn't film this stage, but the next process is to cut the sides and any holes in the fabric, such as the sunroof and light fitting holes. As you can see in this clip, I've cut round the sides and glued a small amount of excess material to the back of the headliner to ensure that you won't be able to see any missed areas when fitted back onto the car. And that is the headliner completed and ready to go back into the car. Therefore, the final part of the Mondeo project video will show the new headliner in position. And with that, let's get back to the last part of this video. Generally speaking, on the interior it is still quite dirty from when Aaron did the respray, so I have started to go over it a little bit, but my plan is to completely detail the inside and wet back the seats. As you can see, I'm using a bit of bubble wrap there because the seats are filthy. So as you can see, everything's quite grimy, dusty, It needs a really good detail inside, so that's one of my next jobs. And then it should look really good on the inside. So I think that wraps up part 2 of the Mondeo project. I'll leave the first video link in the description if anyone wants to see that. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.